anwumrei ewo eye dwumadie no eso afi samamano ne nsam yabobo ne nyina no ye de bram wane anwumrei ewo dwumadie no eso ye bewram ewo Kumasi Asante Kotoko wo ma so dwumadie bi koso ewo AJ Sports Complex ye details ewo how to folk officially Unveiling new technical team ye details how ansamba ena Masud Didi Dramani edi to job ewo ne Unveiling no aseni nyina yabobo ano eni amano ne nsam a ene anwumre ye bramo ewo eye dwumadie no eso perfect skin and body therapy woman dama ye nsam no eba pimples stretch marks na so be kotwa tattoo ni nyina ye yi di every skin no and body slimming body enlargement flat tummy ye ma be perfect skin and body therapy woman asia ni nyina ne so do ani be chem e Kumasi Bushen Abraham Junction Accra ye wo su Akwaje Park Sita Sabon sign no your first floor takrade so obehu ye wo Ketan Junction Episoft Lodge Hotel e on perfect skin and body therapy ye di adwuma e di every Friday e was 0553 312 911 afa 0272 45 3535 perfect skin and body therapy be perfect Bosheba Electricals and Kania nyina fie da Bosheba bejo de na fakwasiesi ofie ni nyina ne sem ye product no energy efficient and change na mawode kese u so bright fie o unche sika bebre ye was standing fan ye was ceiling fan ye won Kania hodo nyina bi ye cables no eno ena wasifie na wi a obeto bi na de akoy house wiring wanyina no papa ne bo no e wo from energy commission asayase say product no eno ena wo se to e wo Ghana manmua e wo Bosheba Electricals edum PZ ye wo Kejetia market hwe ni mu Bosheba building e prisons runabout e also oba obehu Bosheba Electricals na fe anti-attack for dynamo enso e wa adum ye ho 0322030838 and 0536095966 and nupa etu ade aseno promise herbal and a dini nyina bia ba ebi draw kroje papa eno na esanya do ani nyina eboa ama immune system no enya hode mapa eboa na general body pains and weaknesses said they free or eboa na manage stress area na boa na improve digestion enupai unya ne baabi age se promise herbal edrobia esaya de edrobia mo ahode no promise herbal ena MLB na watofo ni chem ewo Bosheba Plaza ewo prisons runabout eho ena promise herbal ewo bronsa ye di adwuma e di free mu no ba promise herbal ewo for 0535 544 681 0535 544 681 on the promise herbal and keke inkomo 432 highway sports airborne live on Oyerepa 100.7 you're live on Facebook you're live on TV Oyerepa TV the boss player seated our studio sir boss good evening.
Solo bibia boko de.
Yes, na bia do bibia.
Nyame koso kama. Abadomu boko.
Nyame adom boss.
Yekoya ya saba. Yekoya ya saba. Yekoya ya saba.
Yes, after a year and 6 months.
Hey sir.
Yes.
MHA.
I say
1 year 6 months.
Yes.
Wow.
And Andrew say 20.
Yes, you say bedu.
Oh, last year January I started you.
Last year January.
And this year January. Last year January.
Hey, and me kontemu.
Last year January.
Hey, solo.
Aye.
Oh, crank abaya na tiu.
Say go to school mu cry just
Ole.
And go school mu cry or hug me.
1 year 6 months no. Oh, say akrebo ha. Onya 1 year akwa no na tiu. The ever say ye deny a che no. Out of the 1 year 6 months. Ebeka say so you know my 18 months.
I beka 7 months.
Ebeka can 9 months.
9 months, sorry, yeah. 9 months.
Nti afi na ka warrior.
Hey. Na kwa na obechefo.
9 months. Oh, so afi no warrior. Akwado akwade senka. Akwade na natural yi ne 1 year nenka wasori agane so wonante.
Okay.
Nti solo on se breno kwa na eku.
Boss.
Nti yana ye de obeye.
Ensuro kra
bia anya kama.
So bia ni.
Okay. Nti ye said ye sibo nka ye be na wotwe ba ko ni mienu ni no. Ene eye juada June busumene de toso aduasa Highway Sports live on Oyerepa TV, live on Oyerepa Radio 100.7. Ene aha ena solo yaba beduru aha ene yewo nti efri na ekoi opese ote Highway Sports a fa wafidie no to Oyerepa 100.7 efri eye no nine so twa commercials ni guma acha be 420 between 430 one solo ni akaja gum na ya soro so eye no nsia nti na ye da edika na ye hwe ni musie benya hoho ewo eye fie ha na ye ne na edidi nkomo ansa na bre ne so aye bie line no ede ato de amaye na tiefo ne ya hwefo no so do madwenkyere ababeka eye dwumadie no ho wodi kan te captain siase anka ayambafo wo atena se Alhassan Said Zakito ewa ha ena afise Obed ono so ewo fie Solomon Kaka ono na introduce program no ne odi ebe ramon no ne na fa nsema wa mo no nyina no abomoden ede abre ye ba fia ena wana de efie nsem ne ba Clementino okay nti Clementino so de ebe wa fie na afi nsem ne wo fie nyina no Clementino abomoden ede abre ansa na bedwafo eso bebibe nsem ne mu efiri be no num eko no num be abapon be dunum no ebedi nkomo yo fia ane no ebetwetwe nkomo ntini nyina no eka eye dwumadi a ye dini ne ewo eye Oyerepa 100.7 Highway Sports dwumadi esobafo wo akwaba bibia bokode
your problem here senior e betray voices no
ose
ye brepa your voice ni ntimi voices ni ntimi I agree papa akaho ya bedu aba voices na akaho ntimi
bafo wa Bafowa
minya den
Bafowa
me se voices ni
mabodi impressé
na me usi boko na
mabodi impressé impressa manisi wa etesei
voices ni ntimi ntwa
me se etesei
ho asa no lika to say
Bafowa etesei
boss ye ntimi ntwa voices na nye
Zakito etesei etesei Sebi bia bokode
yeah bro and say office wo me nkan je nya edwa papa
bia abofu ball
yentu adwumadi ni so yebe ka na chiri why yebe ka na chiri why anya ha na baba kan sansem wi why
say ya
o say anya ha na baba kan anya ha na baba kan why
na no ko accountant o
me say anya ha na baba kan
o si solu
anya wona baba solu so anya wona baba ko accountant o why
sana
dabi anya wo say ko accountant o say ko accountant ko kan wasem kire na
da ma say o ya da
ti o ka accountant ko kan wasem a ena wo ma me bo mama ne ho kwan dada
da wo no de ka uza da wo ya dada no
enye wadwuma no
ena me kwaji aba
ena me senye wadwuma
me ko ya
enye Zakito enye wadwuma
solo se kwa ba
ena me senye wadwuma masuma
yes are no lo se kwa
ena me se masuma
solo se yo no ya ka
masuma
mi na me try se
menye madwuma mame why
oh se adwuma ro to bia
dabi nsuma time nkoye madwuma mame why
ene
timane si he ya enti ozai
asi ya hwe nso china baba
nansia na moto ne se meboa
da sisi o bra esi
da sisi o
akwa from isi abo charge atem isi ase
da sisi o
say anye baba ko ndem sem
baba ko ne nso ko na da sisi o
so
okay eso o se da sisi o
so
okay all right ati da sisi o okay e honna na ehia me da sisi o solo boss yankwa mano ne why na ewia na fi ye din se mo fi aba beto so why
right enti boss yako microphone cross so branding tineno ye boni to na fe ye wia ye si from a ye de afisem ebeto so ede amamo ewo dwumadie no eso highway sports and augusto awutie na hwebi ewo TV so na de tiane sam ye beko ewo Atletico Bilbao wo mu asia na de tiane sam Atletico Bilbao wo mu eboboko no yesi o makam ede akire Nico Williams ese o prefer ese o ede ne beko Bayern Munich rather than say wo mu de no ebeko Barcelona wo mu eboboko no asia no ede fra Atletico Bilbao wo mu asia bantino yesi team no wo mu asinkete SSM Nico Williams beko Barca pa na wo Barca betete o mu de ane o mu de beko Germany na wakobo ensom ede amaje me bacho Bayern na yesi Nico Williams na kasa wakache Barcelona ese opesa omunya written condition de be register no opesa obi oba do not Daniel Monsensam no yentimi register twen kakra untimi mo match any ade enti se bossa any abresa omupesa omo sign na any omunya written document in front so obeduru ya pai near na to system ni mu atimi asiakan ede ama FC Barcelona wo mu atimi na ama yesa ni deal no is in limbo na uko bossa reporter ba and say I see insiders be feel so the Luis Diaz craba ebeboa what I say ni say Luis Diaz baller wo bom etema Liverpool wo bobo kono e wo so na de Chani Nico Williams dia wo no bom na de ma Bilbao ntino say Nico ni Bilbao for twetwe omo na say de ne yem paki omo bass ni si baabi na yem fa Luis Diaz yem fa ni mra no me bom yem fa emaye no yem komo no so koso e wo FC Barcelona wo mo bobo kono aseye me free one Madrid wo so team no mo na uko Madrid ya Dani Cavaya wonim say 9 months in here on board competitive football ninya ni say onya ACL injury ni kotoje na our player on the Instagram page so and our coach our host after 9 months I'm now ready to play again. I'm available. And Dani Cavaya chema was said there be I am sorted. Planning the hobby mo o janena so what I say wa back our babo man ya makoye edim Madrid o team no nim say Club World Cup e match say question dey na dia player no we let me say kan am Madrid na pre-season we be join team no now almost so etumi a pre-season no e dey free over team mo e o dwumadie ne so after 37 years John Evans and Fia Wadino no or see what return from football Manchester United Bobo Kono woma say na or retire na United so akwapa no kwafo wadika kremu no kware wasum yesom pantino ya ma nkoka what I say yesu ko United a womo ro bi ho and our management anymore your friend head of loans and pathways at United. I know say a portfolio Amodiama John Evans. I know so and still Evans Bayer Juma and Manchester United after Sarah retire from football. I will take you up a management position. Our Manchester United Bobo Konima and also some and you may Berechi Eze about the Crystal Palace reporter and say Arsenal. I'm making contact with the Berechi Eze, the agent and the representatives. Now you see initial talks, Arsenal catch a team and the Crystal Palace and say manage a player and want to know much as and in the team command they say the commodity and Arsenal show interest bibia to Tomwa on the fair Berechi Eze and enough free Crystal Palace now the bomb that the Guinness and the Bam and our team says Joao Pedro says the Chelsea in the sign that Jamomo na minimum Casayano Joao Pedro were and so our United States of America our Chelsea camp or by medicals and the Chelsea and area and in Enu Sebeno Siamono na medicals no complete na fe Joao Pedro sign a contract and the Chelsea one more Bobo United States of America and Unveiling no everything across player na so from Brighton and Hoverbion yeah no so on some no edemo and you wait for the ababonting ese unsano mo assess Lyon and Crystal Palace our multi-club ownership na team sinimia no qualify also musiaka Europa League na UEFA mane ma ho kwan se club mienu a ona ne ba ko no one be the same competition enti no mo assess eye situation no e na yese Leon e tro koma UEFA so ye kra ye colleague too na ya appeal what I say enti sa appeal na anya successful ye kra no ye pese a withdraw cra from Europa League no enti UEFA say we must suspend this assessment no ni nyane say Leon Lucy appeal na one more be catch on so muntimi mo ebasa Crystal Palace ebeko akobo wabra sembia enso ma ho enom ensem wa UEFA edin ababonte ene enwume ya dibi mamo ewo eye dwumadie no eso wo come Manchester United wo mo so Azakito tienie pa yes Rasmus Højlund okwa say the player and the DA image only one case our bomb at Aston Villa one bobo na you see Aston Villa for say one rated player and best 70 million pounds so and United this is the two call Brentford one more and to me in Bramo no more back Crystal Aston Villa must 70 panyai now they are banana befano and so honman free or Eba Dusan Vlahovic. Yes, and there's a Juve phone and Panas will be bonusum the Yanka, or warning consa. Yes, Lali Foy, Eddie Scaba, so Duzan Branabama, 1 year penaka, El Juventus, some more for player, no 20 million euros, Afibia, El Saudi Arabia. Yes, a boy and his uncle. Obeso Tena Juventus, no fighting for position. Obeso see out the contract in Ina. Juve, I'm a simple informed Gabruta. Say, now Saudi Sika Rebebe and Kakwajibi. Yes, Yakakra, and for more team no brass with Duzan. Yes, why I saw there was one of the Onibabiako, or better so Bob at the Amajuve. One more team there, also Jeffrey or Eba Udini. One more stadium managing a Stadio Luigi. Free, I know, and a hosting 25 UEFA Super Cup. Now, Ukopian FIGs in Australia. One more president or running ding. And so they are Gravina and I did to just so stadium idea to screen so no I am ready and you know Madrid and the tournament for gamer and we told them a year August 16th and ready enough and to me our team yes I game no UEFA Super Cup ni mo and no they free you didn't one more any 5G so no I say but and you major so now I didn't confirm cross on some no and you see Jumadian so highway sports and I ugusu awoshem na utebi ewo radio no eso yes sorry na Jumadian no atwaso ede amamu with the boss player Mr. Eugene Adu Poku striker.
Okay, so yabeda se odiawura amonone na fodi amonone nsem nyina aguo ede amaye.
Oniadofo uti Oyerepa 100.7 FM.
Okay, Highway Sports Oyerepa 100.7. Zakito wa hasiasia ewa hasaso ena bafo wa susu ewo efia Clementino the darling boy edi ebewura efie na afinsem ewo fie ne Clementino edi kan edi eguo edi amaye na ansa na Clementino beba na mamenye kakaka emfiri abedwafo na afi yama Clementino edi ensem no wo no eso edi ababeguo edi amaye bafo maminti ese wo bibi kakra ansa na Clementino edi ensem na wo fie no edi aba.
First one no my site let it be I think date no actually date is supposed to be 4th June. Is that 4th June there achepa on 4th June
I trim
26 days ago but after na me dey know it's talking about the postponement of the GBA elections.
GBA,
Ghana Boxing Authority. Once a non-common elections, no ever basu. Now, reasons no na that's a year kakra, but me come up because na kami pese minya GBA exposed person no crab bisano and send kakra at the farm because. As a bit a National Sports Authority for a postpone the election that is supposed to be held by the Ghana Boxing Authority for Lankasa and a bit migrant. Meanwhile, reasons no mama no boss a be a general almost say because the minister set up a committee to investigate the death of the Ghanaian and Nigerian boxer any matters arising normal lead to the elections postponement but the key a me person me come say no Didi Ramani in his me use the word acceptance speech was but addressing the media any House of Folk supporters no waka asembia wadaroma me peseka me kenkai kakra na me hwesenia obetimi aboa bebo ekwansona de hina me dia
ene o de hwe na me hu Zakitu na mabawo so Zak
no menim de say what atete circus for election what is on some kakra
na once a man for start your campaign say menim say flyers no so ma ho ne free dia
ko na me hu say
me hu chairman solo de na me hu chairman we say means oben sechere me hu no so de it so for mo mienu na me hu so mo de aba abonten a mo nyina se me hu osesibe de am say me wo akwantum no ofre me
okay
say o person ni me din komo but ye ntimi ani komo me ye say me ba na be din komo no no me nim say wo ko so ye de o
so far the so beko
okay
un say ade ba kwa nan say be 2 days ni aba bonten ye un say rumors be aba bonten say for chairman the menya want to come back I remember say dey want be headline was about omko meeting be nya na asema ku bia aba bonten menim say what it be da say
this will catch them
chief of staff
Owura Kofi
yes once called SB OSSB Efre Solo Efre Oben Sechere and ask them say mo am quotation na munya mo free are you based in Kumasi ono munya duty say ane e ka che say now from now onwards biano if you are not based in Kumasi you're allowed to be the national chairman
umbezi wa Ashanti region na so umbezi wa Kumasi cheche ni mi no muye
me first me ka Ashanti region and me see Ashanti region e ka che point blank say from now onwards biano if you are not based in the region you not be allowed to be the chairman of the NCC
e dey na dey we chese obi based wa Ashanti region
dey na be chere
criteria na dey e chese bafo wa e te bafo te oye adwuma wa Ashanti region oye adwuma wa Dum wa ha dan wa ha but ono ane dan wasi won kran na ho na yire ne mate nti
bafo say na Kumasi base
oye sure bafo be adwuma na dina be pia
but virtually
ana kapidia me kan me boa
yeah
adwuma na dina be pia
bafo na so mo clarify ni because one person been to me no we took us as no abra second no constitution in status
constitution this election has been thrown away
but now if what follow more elections here one thing is very clear say
so
captain
infraction be wrong
it's not an infraction but it is not the circle
so do you have circle election or no more here
election we no abeye executive
then I will go with the ahead of also cause no mun change the name circle cause no matter about no say if the name circle remain there then on the circle this are the reason why I'm not for court no assemble or clarification the circles has been there since we were not born and yes we talk about the way now collapse there and then I come for over the floor
the circles between it is not the circles elections. The elections are not going to elect circles.
And after the election,
it is going to be there for supporters in general. On say your obu honmo your supporter, but on belonging to circles. The circle is an association. And until na a man in comforting if even circles anymore.
Oh, say it's so damn before. Why don't they draft something? Na no major say when you so ya yi
yama zakwe ebia cheche mumu wo ha Jack yama wi
me say you baba be drew her and some of us were saying say and communia elections we nwie komu wi a then they asked the centrist leadership to amend the constitution so that constitution will open up to rope in a whole lot of normal here says but something no with the ekra senior you person and got an up in crowd to buy into it. An up in crowd pushy they accepted it reluctantly. It is not like not an open, but for the respect for an up in crowd and also okay. And the money they accepted it reluctantly. For the respect for an up in crowd, okay, I tell you, would the inquire no senior to satisfy and assess an open one. Not young the it is not the circus elections. Circus never were, but Omuka leadership encompass Obibia or claim to be a Kotokuniti. Ubetimi, our Fabu sense or so, but Ubet my decided I won't be any circus. My auntie was out to us.
Or Frere, or say Chief of Staff Frere, or SSB, or Ben Setcher, and Asulu. Okay.
Then the first question.
Okay.
First question was I him when I'm busy. And when you said they are based in the region, Hanom, Omunya busy. Then he continues a film now quick. So, also, yeah, circus and leadership penya. If you are not based in the region, you're more uncontested. Because the things that is the things that the leader must be in the region. To be able to understand the dynamics of the region, no munya able to have a cook team no a busy. Okay. Eti and a man team tis awesome. No, say then well from this because I'm sure say one of the Adebaku pa okay the menyes people feel say a ma omanya the support no more pay because upon in time come be at say there as a regional for no against them the things say why you should be in Accra and be the chairman of the circus leadership and the about one team in ATB. I was surprised. It's 10% I know say what there the many at least open kakra would tune in because I said no about one thing say he want to come back and all those things. No me na am na kakra because I'm sure say you are aware of what Minsha have told the contestant. Anything about it.
Okay. Based on the working, during management, any circles and penny for no meetings, no. Almost communicating with circles for Nana. Yes, management catch them. No. And that thing didn't come there. Okay. That didn't come. Who said, Nekapti Casse, who said Tisiano, Kotokono, Mencha supersedes every constitution. This is how Kotoko is run. And the impose I don't Kotokonte. Constitution it is saying if you are a supporter and say group no team now about Kotoko Kotoko Biano mentions orders and I say input supersedes every constitution. It means say per their work idea. Not say about elections no one. Mensha has issued an executive fiat. Sir. It's more or less like an executive fiat. Yeah, exactly. Inti say na Mensha say elections no. Exactly. No. Because and Fabu says so see. We don't say when doing come on uncommon jim to say but executive order. It say me says that they okay. If one yagia to say Fabu census which from the meeting say obia or registered member of the Fabu census or want a card no. I will turn the dues for a certain period. Our chance to go to say 6 months. 6 months. Okay, 6 months. Who are Quenya say go to Abanibi? Say Sani Baba any dia. I don't know say me nomination ni biem. Because Ebia no do anya circle member. So tell me say. But or person we for chairmanship position no. I said anytime you have close nomination, be another person because no, but based on the close the nomination has been closed and it's closed. No, a close for a certain group, which are circles no. But that's a good point to do. As at yes say. Omo registered members on Fabu census or more dues. Can I do say 6 months? 6 months. So I. Omo 6 months no. But for any will be a circle member. Say then pakolo ni say ye be makwan say ye fa Fabu census to dia e bia nko o person ko nko. It is a san ye ba be ye ne dia to abande che se ensesan aba. adan ne yensa ma kwan biem emiem
this issue once again I'm told say in that meeting now chief of staff and permanent say no catch up say nomination has been closed.
I also have that information.
Say or catch up say
as for nomination
it has been closed. And for just any issue and some now we are basic commands and these are the three things that virtually to discuss. Say nomination has been closed. But also began free so I think it's a good point because now I look at it
makes a lot of it makes logical sense.
Yes,
but who say they are working sisi ayeti hey akwere say the circus elections is being run from Menchia and that it's a Menchia issue a statement on it and a directives I mean putting that I think that's the correct way so Menchia issue directives on it and on that say a year juma and until now I ma Menchia to me e ka say yen fa fabu sesos nto a year juma no until the same Menchia no say ya cross nomination then it means nomination is closed.
Me feel say so mo biem
ombebre
no ombre
ombebre
and no come na easy
because
but for and no be attracted
no omo accept say yemfa pabu sesos nto no omo accept because the promise or the direct from Asia was that therefore ya close nominations.
We need to make us you only pan mo bia or lose trust in the circles.
But nobody's inviting them into the circles.
No, this is what I'm saying.
Because the issue of circles doesn't come in
yes.
anymore.
If Omo far, say Omo person mujina for circles chairmanship position. Omo ne ye do mu begina say for abu sense of fonko to omo so aba. Problem on.
But the thing is that
another they make economy nyadwene.
No, you cannot eat your cake and have
maybe I'll free baro because one ebia but now clearly some members bet me say almost any circus members may be interested in contesting now after I can be ebia or your kumapim but on the fabu census ebia or your hini but on the fabu census and now ebia no ebia anko obe contest bi and that nipa no onko be very good grounds pa because also one on for anko maternity but some fabu census for you I know a lot of guys who have already said say about to cry because nipa na age na no omo like who they are going to vote they don't see them as people that
so they should go
belong to some
their contributions
onkophobia they don't trust them or see them as so I agree and get there be mu a anka you will see some new guys coming in but about then say at this stage it to be ebia what you can do is abia na go for monhwen the next 4 years bia and then because it's clear say
there's a timeline
based on what they are going, you know, we are gradually going to relegate circus to be a second Kakra because now based on where they have to go, no, these guys are going to be down there and circus back. I say means going for if the name will be changed officially.
No, there will be no change of any name. For what I've been told.
As a better supporters chairman.
You're supporters chairman. But all the groupings will still be there. For instance, Kumapim 4 has never accepted say you better coax them into another group say maybe yes therefore Kumapim no doesn't exist anymore. Nya de ombejatum and the omatano emphatically clear because some people say the Kumapim was formed with a clear vision and direction and for a purpose. Enti enye say ye be mo ye ho abehye obi mu na afi me contribute to kotoko enti say o se dumbre na yenyi kotoko mpanifo am ye ready say me ba beto abayi nipa me feel say only supporters enim ba me kro no as a body ni as a sprinter group ni de ye be wo ho na ye normal ye enti saa na circles no so be ho saa na faithfuls be wo ho saa na warriors be wo ho if they still do exist and all the other sprinter groups now because interestingly no most of these groups appear free circles nim most of these groups no obi anebo nyu bi so ebi anabi won so a were formed to support some management bi a buy and I think say my chronicle wa ha no moda say for instance Dr. Keke Sapon time and a faithfuls no were group omo ye ya omo say omo de omo support the Keke Sapon administration no enti edu maybe I say oni circus ni nya fall out no na say afei he was dealing more with the faithfuls than you know ono any time na no woka ya bae ekuna elmado na mokote mfran say
na elmado na de ni ko
warriors
ote ya chew
warriors no so bae the warriors were more or less fighting against Dr. Kiki Support administration, you know. And these splinter groups in India, it keep springing up every now and then. But the most important thing is that Senya, your folks say the Kotoko as a football club and as an entity will be our force to identify the whole of Kotoko Biano. Assessor or make a certain contribution to the club, no, na club need to be conkind. So, say, Nipa say, a penipa, on the supporters, no, a Canada, and I say, Bedi or Manimukaya, at least onya a say in making choosing who becomes that in the and it has been bought into by everybody.
Okay.
But and collapse the various groups no obiabe and obiabe operate at your own level in your own way. And no so into the circles themselves will be there all right. And they also operate as circles. Who feel say we no mo ye ne your kono na your fena person wo join ni no ba be join ni. Won join ni you can be there there be abedu bia say be to bia no because we are contributed to the club no who opportunities.
So say na me chechem say do you want to go the foreign clubs way ni bi no. For example na me ma Liverpool United system no. Omo the one the team communicate to when they want to meet supporters or more the leaders that they meet official one meet but more splinter groups are almost bebre but when they want to meet the official ones now in news by say who the supporters group that they met the leadership but now the supporters just you know almost bebre wabochire so when they meet the one that they recognize you know then they give the information to them then they come out and spread to the other groups you know. Eti sabi ne ba say be you use a supporters charmer. Now the team deals with the supporters charmer. You na on represent the interest of all the groups. Eti sheni we are whatever information it one na ya discuss we no. Then he comes out and spread it out to the other groups in and sometimes you know you bet my discussion na e bet me ama e bimpo other groups in your leadership akoshia supporters charmer no. No matter what she, you know. I think it's a.
Clementino fansem.
Honestly, the whole thing is confusing, and I am not for it. But then, as I do now Air Force because we want circle leadership to be formed. You know, I say the right thing has to be done. If the decisions is coming from Menshia, I want to believe say people must go by the right decisions. Emfa future no, emfa other issues. Emma. Is circles, and the entire supporters union, sprinter groups and that stuff. So if you want to merge them, there should be a move to do that. It's better so be waste time to do proper things. That's what the first I had there. Not as serve as a recipe for disaster in future.
Yeah,
you see the point. So I'm trying all this while 2 years or so, and I'm passing by Chairman. The boy, Christopher Domina time or so, and ye percent Kotoko, circles, swing, and swing, I Kotoko circles, as all your Kumasi base, as all free Kumasi, as all Tikumasi. Why you ask a question, Leon? So, why now is one of your Kumasi base? Damina will have a few Kumasi. All business is Kumasi. What's no Kumasi? All your business will move to Accra, Ekoba. How do you see him? What say? I saw Tikumasi. I saw Accra. Business is okay. I don't know me so bad. So two both matter in Accra. So we know about what we see, captain. And I'm say, oh fear at her. And so as I make us say,
the last bed 2-3 years or Tikumasi more Chenkan.
Then our business
he's a businessman. In both cities, Kumasi and Accra.
That's not an issue.
Based on the business. At the end of the day, baby, any party shouldn't be a problem. So, or abuse of the work and the Kotoka. Has anybody talked about? But then just because the work Kotoka say, what in kind? Then can cry for the credit. And then make us say, the MPB on a more. As soon as I can, you can tell me idea. No, what's the confusion about because a different person at the end of the day, people are don't bless in Kumasi. By name of Sandu Kotoko. What I say? House of folk. Because you are constitution. I will say you must be a crowd based.
You shall say free baby near Drew.
Maybe I say solo be gina wo say chema oben say chiru say ocha o say sibi o hwan asem ni nyina ne say de wo kan am no ya adwene say yenya bre e ma ye ho ne yemfa hye nyoma yi nobody should be in a hurry because yes adwuma no mo ye no e be kwa yes na sin kofo bi adwuma ma ye ya bodan ne so bando foundation lesson say wiem ona se Clementino so ona se nkofo bi adwuma no ma ye saa na be kwa koye nti omo hwe na omo ntutu nyoma yi
wajibo say me ka se wo promise ye ka se time aswapa ho kra se omo yi mpane fo another season na be fit as without leader up asabi o am se betu akoso
edu time bi kra na ayikusi a ya to constitution to baby na ya hwe na do be ye ku no sese nyoma na afi ye go back to baby and democracy so tell me chance tino yanko na enche yani lawyer Safuduku communication director edema Kumasi Asante Kotoko obewe fia na yene Safuduku edi nkomo o question bia wo bia no obetimi edikan edi aba lawyer Safuduku enche oba betenase no na otenase a lawyer Safuduku be you questions nyina no edi amade yeso ye wono lawyer etenase edi nyina no ebeguo edi amano Clementino the darling boy Tino meet you
but I say enwumre yi yenko yanim na de tene se yenko twa kakra ewo house of folk aso ye ba yere kotokode na beto aso sansa sakje no ye di ahim ye papa na efia ebra na chese efidadam menka na sa promise ene break the man wo bra na masu di dramani ene house of folk sane contract no na ene officially na so mudana di editor playing body no and afim panimfo ho nyina no omudana di editor omo na kopiem aw house of folk secretariat dia dwumadie no eba so ebra se de all is set Masoud Didi Dramani head coach 2 years kusu and Osani ye Abdullahi Ghazali yes one also Jibo ebeye assistant 1 ni enya Peter Adubuafo technical staff Henry Mante one also ebeye technical staff na dodo na omo ebusa Parker Hansen de no yes de tell say Fifi Parker Hansen Jibo ne de ebesi ne akoye sikasem na ebi nso wada tot se coach no edna ni menu ahwantuam asa duas adwuma na tompan tie bi oboso de ne ho de a ai oboko so draw blast yes oboko akofa ono nti menu ka se de Jibo de ama ono de ne di na ntima mpemu a wo hwe picture ni mfonya ye hu nyina na chese de koso ewo ho eno no na yenkoi na fei yenkwanim kakra yenkwa nsem a efiri ho eba ye bra na chese house of folk MD anku adiama ede etu dwase gidie de omunya wo didi mu no na nyenne achepa.
The whole idea of this is very simple. We have a new coach, a new head coach of House of Folk, and his name is Masoud Didi Dramani. And I think for some of us, we've known him very for a while now. We know his credentials, what he has done, both the Premier League and also in the national teams as well. So, I mean, he's won the league twice. He's won the FA Cup. He's pretty much won everything at the Premier League level. He's been everywhere. I've come to Black Stars as well to the World Cup. So for me, and he's a very professional man, I'm very happy to have him here and excited to work with him as well. So when I urge the fans, say, please get behind him because the vision of the club is very big. We want to take the club to very top. And I believe that he has everything that we need to make him one of the best clubs. So please support him. Anyway, without saying too much, Coach, welcome to House of Folk.
Yanko yenim Jibo yada sujira hwa na okasa wie no na o se head coach and then omo epan ho ntoma Didi Dramani ono so ekasa o se na ho pa say great Fobian family no waba abeka ho.
I'm honored to also serve in the realms of Accra House of Folk. I try to understudy the vision of the board, which is the direction of the club, and trying to institute a clear direction with consistency and sustainability. And we'll try as much as possible to put in place a more progressive development approach. And so we acknowledge what had been instituted over these years. It is for us to keep the consistency and keep improving structures, more importantly, very comprehensive technical programs that will improve individuals and also the team. I must say that to help do this, you need to build a comprehensive technical staff. And just behind me, I have a work in progress technical, building of a clear technical staff of Ghazali Abdullahi, Najawi Isa, Peter Adu Poku, Henry Mante, and a whole more to come in, because we're speaking about Accra House of Folk. We have the female side, we have the academy. And so if our aim is to institute a vertical integration of the youth into the mainstream, then it means we need a clear direction, and then we need a consistent and a more sustainable approach across all the divides of what we try to do. And so what we are doing is to begin to put in place the right measures and to consolidate what has been instituted. And I will entreat the media to give us the needed support. I will entreat the board to continuously support the technical staff who build a culture of a winning inhabitants within the club, and that is part of the processes that is going to effect from shorter term to a longer term.
Enti Jibo yebakasa de won share live on TV na afei Facebook no ena wo hwa ahusuo na efe papa branding na omodi kopi mu ho no na efe na didi asma odi twa to ene no wo se ni vision ene se oba build structure no e de ato na wanya strong team.
Edamini so say yede inhihye pa ebesisi team no mu say de beya yede ekua ebuo ewom ekua everybody is responsible ekua obia accountable say within technical staff no yede esubi ebeba yemu say ombehu say weekly bia no yenim ye periodization say yenim de ye within the month 6 weeks bia no yenim de ye na every training session bia no yenim adia potia ye itino ubisa ye so make sure say adia be ekina no and they say no me ye me de bema team manager, and the team manager will post it in their platform, and when I come I will ask them questions regarding adia and why and they be into no obia in the and ye set individual development plans emma obia into no mentally adia was say will improve say what do adia was say we na ultimate boa na physically adia wa pomdimu adia was say we na wodi boa unim targets goals are setama both from short term, medium term to longer term. Na tactically no unim adia unim no also kan de unim no coach be catch say we and also do kan game no into no we no oba in the training further anytime bia na ye maybe working with the line we a defender na ye working with the line ube try say as much as possible at the end of the training session no you are able to imbibe say and then na minimum line set but and then me the bibi kakre bi the account we attacker is the same thing into no at least the here say we didn't shape because we see that then we imagine our chair foundation was a foundation we invest more on the foundation, and these are basic things. Football me say fundamentals one fix fundamentals no we now person you cannot be sustainable me say put in direction be me say you consistent me say you sustainability sansemi make sansemi ya antutama me juma na wie na my institute ni ma bi awie na maka say okay my technical staff I now believe that you have reached where I really appreciate. I want you to lead, I want to rest.
Nyame eya adumu a ekira de aka bia no ye de bebro ewo te business so na fe today's post ye de aka no e de atoa so. Enough of that ye ba Kumase Asante Kotoko na awia Jibo ehon so kopie AJ Sports Complex na enya asem ketua ebre team no efiti ase so mo ba abetrani ape eno mu se we no eye Ashanti Regional Minister Dr. Frank Amwakwene woni Kumasi Mayor Richard Oforibu Buadi Ajman do na fe Zuba ana omo estomi ho fe ni na no ene sen kitanwudi na fiti ase na ache omo so mu de omo ye kotokofo adwuma na omo ye no omo de omo ba jim aboa ama Asante Kotoko afanentampa afra nti ahead of democracy camp Kotoko obobo no ho akobo against House of Folk on 6th of July and mpenimfo mienu ewuramu ewo AJ Sports Complex o hwa na chese Kotoko and playing body ni nyina no enso ahosuo no fe to Dr. James Akosia Piamaele Katachie ena na eye introduction no anti Zuba na esinani no doctor so esinani fe na omkopie mu no yentie introduction na Dr. James Akosiapia etumi eye e playing board no.
Say you know, for new players, the old players, and technical team, that team. Hopwa, say the independent president cup. And I was young Kotoko, and I sent to many ones at the moment, you know, it training. So, me actually, me a surprise, but Mombasa in a share and crying. My who say, for a tariff, no more cover.
A member of the IMC, Dr. James Akosiapia, and I'm making introduction of a fair young call Kumasi Mayor, Richard Oforibodu Ajmai, Zuba, honorable, Asam Enyeke, honorable, and so Ekasai.
Edika Babaja was a Jumedina Yedina, and a pomp so no Kuri, Ashanti Regional Minister. Now, Abibia Kotokone has a bonnet, a tipe, that is Ashanti for your Cosano. Now, or say, you a Hoboboa, a day Cosano. Now, I'm saying, Premier of Yamaka, say, be a Regional Minister of Sumame, into Okase, a Mercimono, or no one Casa Baba. And see, in every way, move your heart. You may dear Regional Minister of Mambija number bidding and also no Baba bidding. Sans a Quesada at Bay. Marcha at Da Yenimono. And can follow to better my. I can't get a car Regional Ministers or Beshe. I can't be your own Beshe. Regional Ministers will also Beshe. It is Obeshe, yeah, no so Baba, the team on our Boba. Then the moon where Regional Minister Baba Resiga place on the na yeah, also a year at the bois. Now motivation, no, a from that place, no soon basso. Romukudi, Jumanoma, Kumasi, and Nea Santamai. Now, question that said the TV and the other has 3 tossum, the tossuncia. No more say no more fair, any yellow. Mujina and Nemuna Mudis Jumanamai. Tine, every the Honorable Dr. Frank Amakuhine, Ashanti Regional Minister, and Wabo no Ankas and the team Kotoko.
Aha, anti Ebra Body Dino, and a young call one Casa Way. Now Ashanti Regional Minister Dr. Frank Amakuhine, and also after was it Honorable Zuba, Ekasawi, you know, and also the India Etuaso.
For much be a mahibia, no Mamma Missense. The first one, you swear in the Dicabe, now Modicache, third group, and on Betty and Amasache, 2-1. You call MTN Captain, I'm saying some the Captain Betray, and minus you do there, and fine. You do didn't say, you not be a count of one head, young Bashir, now go on charges, and so we need the man. So I do President's Cup. Now, Minia, Gita Regional Minister, and Cranan, I want to say, now, Dr. Davena Moba, Davena Moba, I'm sure. You come up to my day, everybody. And the Atomia won't come grass and the Yaba. In Pimium, I cook a crana, and the Paco match. And here, on that day, never one away, supporters mobilization. And if you are here, we will be to me, Ashley and Manam. Lady Moody, in himself, obey your Edia May. It was a Yakakotoka, a Santiago, 2-4, with the Tuna 18 day. I was there, and what did you was the time which Amamoshi and Munam, Namea to my doctor Sedan. I was here making sure that I want dinner available to the team. And the Aban carried them. A teamwork, said they be a and I'm glad say new players no Yama will integrate now so that you will be able to play together well as a team. Namatimia show and Munam and Kopoya Duma Edako Sheda. Edimudi in so say they are God willing Sunday and Kumindi Ebesadia Ba Kumasi, a fake group now Kumindi Aye.
Kumasi Mayor, any Ashanti Regional Minister, and Sasha Modekosa Kotokotimuno, our AJ Sports Complex, and Neno, and a Motiano, Jibo, a Brentino, Mammy Monitor say, and that players best in Nua, Kotoko, a power, Montumanano, almost bear 5 reindeer, Umcopium, Emma, Timno training, no, 18 course to Francis Aqua, Hubert Joe, and Zachariah Fuseni, Johnson, Owusu, Omunina, Ekoye, Aziz. And your sporty training grounds no jibu ye ni entimi entwana so na no ko for kanto ebisi justify place no 36 e ko 40 ye chess HS mienu die ene omunya akonya any team no training left and right back na menim say hono nyina so ma failure so ma sanya bi mo ho into both left and right back jibu ene how two players die empanifo efra omu a omotimi eba ebeye training na okọ eja jibu di see ye ene ewo ho eno no na ma me ko wie ɛwɔ Abraham Nikwe Kote afei na officially wɔde krata na kɔ sɛ GBA yɛ president no wɔde adwuma no ɛde ato wɔ no mo na wɔde to dwa sɛ ɔno no nsuo minister anaasɛ ɛne NSA boss nsuo bia na ministry no ɔmuni right so mbɛka sɛ GBA no ɔmo setting aside.
I'm a politician, but I believe most of you are not politicians. I'm resigning because of His Excellency the President and also the party I belong to. But I'm not afraid of the Minister and the Director General at all. I cannot fight my own government and my own party. But I also encourage the Roger Bano and the board members I'm leaving behind that the NSA and the ministry have no right to set the GBA aside. They don't have that right. And if you will sit down for them to do this, then you are setting up a pace that will continue. They don't have right.
Diwo, yɛmfa nto dwa sɛ Nations FC nsɛnkyɛyɛ ɛna wɔn CEO Alexis ɛde to dwa sɛ ɔsom no wɔntimi ɛntoa so biem ɛna wie yɛ ɔma confirm brands and communications manager Kennedy Boachi Ansa sɛ ɔno ɛna intake that mantle no as CEO for Nations FC ɔma confirm no Jibo.
Okay. Clementino, yɛbɛda ase yɛbɛsɛ hyia nyame yɛ adom ɔkyena. Clementino the darling boy ɛna wote ne nka sɛ ɔde nsɛm ɛwɔ fie aguɔ ɛde amayɛ. Lawyer Safuduku ɛyɛ communication director ɛde Makumase Asante Kotoko. Lawyer ababɛka yɛn sa ɛwɔ ha. Zakito wɔ ha. Bafo wɔ ha. Captain Siasia wɔ ha. Ɛna sɛ Robert soso aba nso wɔ ha. Nti lawyer mo akwaba.
Strike.
Na bibia boko de lawyer.
Oh, nyame adum.
Lo na position ba ko wetimi de aka ho ana.
Dabi.
Sa. Ye bi banka ho.
Dabi.
Ye ntwa kaka.
Ye ma nyame. Ese fo ni mo se fa me nyame.
Arai.
Mi se fa me nyame, e chere be di ngomo ai.
Oh, ya ba ma nyame de se na sa asemo ya ba.
E no mi se be di ngomo.
Oh, e na mo mama ni.
Me petrol bo de mi se.
Ya za je letter from them.
Mi se fa me nyame.
Ai. Ghana. Okay. Na kotoko mo ye de.
Oh. Nyame adum.
Ebi e koso kama.
Izina so. Yaka your supporters never ba. Dom no na dom na ofie no mo mba no. So jase. Dom no kwa o. Eni dina ma eni fa be di kotoko ni diablo. Say o ko ma se kotoko na yesu se refi kwa osisi yi. Na obehwe se dom pa kan ne dom no kotoko no nya asore se mo di kotoko jia. Na o refi no ha so be di atia kotoko. Na yako ba bia ni nem ne ade na kotoko se go yeze enyi. Kotoko player ko se go yeze offside na league ni ayi sa na ayi ngomunan. Na kotoko supporter na yako ni abono ni yakunu.
Okay.
Na o dom no di kotoko jia wo kra wo kotoko na wo dwane. Dem ka dia se.
Okay.
Di how kotoko how ina ni say the dominant support na we Ghana control by 80% of the population na omo masterio.
Anyhow. Na onya show say management role to play.
Management role to play say.
The supporters banner management fault. Munni ibia.
Oh, say. The team no jaw dey na dey so. It go we back say. Ye mo homo dey na dey see ibia but adwuma ni na nipa no supporters no anka say nyina I come say. Team ni ye dia. So results mo ye dia. Results no so ye dey baba. You can no kotoko supporters no do so sa no. Player no ko wo ba. Awon do di bono e sonko.
Okay. Indeed, from Akonya Otimu Sese as a management member, communication director of the club. We say management ayo ma from die nyina.
Na adwuma be be nyina na wi da. Ebi aso be bi bi nyina, o bi nyina.
Ma ya dodo na.
Ebi. Ya ebi o.
Fa kase na yedin fa nkɔhye management.
Oh dabi. Na management jo bota ba say bi.
They say no bi tiba because management mo Muhammad e ka ho bi na supporters entimi ma stadium ade na abeka kye no.
Oh so we pani a e di jaba na se wa dia so a. Never na supporter e ko twen sa manso no. E wonia. Tibia yesum. E jemene. But the yesterday say e ni pana nka supporters na na se se mu se tim no ye mo dia. We go management beba akọ. But supporters ye ho bre bia o. Enu ti I can say
who coach management and supporter no who share responsibility because team dey what dey there management kwa who be ni ho so who dey okoi team eno ntina any say obi question management no but yeah yam for down there bibia yiso
okay yamra say ever say last season is abanda we new season e come
eno an yasa se no
anti e sha share from president cup
that's right
but kotoko dey must start move to players na say ko say justify your inclusion na lawyer no so fi hin e betom justify no
you justify your inclusion
munya justify your inclusion I say to say players be abada ko ja che munya kotoko players aw mu ye training na e coaches na
na invite home
mana mu invite home
na kan na kotoko no say kotoko traditional club na ye no emu ananka community bi na ya kobo match no mo ne players ya hwem kola bi aw mu enyini ba mu jam na ne do aba ba fi ne ye say ye tu ya safro mo
okay players do say na mu invite home
oh nzabe officially no nzabe meti mo number no ba player be bo be invite no
o ba se mo ye yi de e se mo hu se bia
no number ba se si a meti mo number ba invite obi a
obi o ba yi bia
ye invite o na just fa na mo candidate no mo ko je kro mo ye just fa no ye announcement say team we so justify to obi afa ne boot ananka o sa be bobi sa na ye ndisa no mo the players
that means it was a management decision say more specific players bia mo beto mo nsa mo beto mo sa dia from no mamba be hwe mo
you say Ghana talents wo community be brave ba ye ne it mean call rounds bia say e bo match sam ahwe wo and I organize tournaments wo money ahwe wo tie no so to start from say o mra ya so e mo bo ne ahwe wo ne bia ne be crazy ka kese se ko to players ba bio players no mo nyina wo communities na mo me bo a wo ni bo ne bo the class you move away from say that biana wa ko fast kakisi na ko to play na e bi chi communities na apart from youth to na no you identify talents na do mo aba abekanya na ye hwe do mo
to kan o say the decision to do trials no a management decision
na better no
report enya ni say report enya ni say over 30 players in the BP mo you no bi na ye nwanwa because one team abo season away I qualify for Africa they are winning specific positions amunya reinforcement eti yaman se kotoko enya goalkeeper kotoko enya right back kotoko enya left back kotoko enya center back but ubedu se team ye trials and justify your inclusion no right back left back center backs goalkeepers no mu nyina jina
yeah na mistake am for any say almost get senior team no go on but yeah youth team yes that's what players ya you because that you go be a player ko be fan say African kwanti o e be a player o ya de identify the number team before long next year na o ma 20 number ye promo mo ya under 17 na say no mo nya e be ne de o ma ko ma youth team ni na aka o be African kwanti na e be a invite players
if players say we na e plan na it looks like no me can de waka no de na mejina so
so mo ye good abeka senior team so as possible
de waka na mejina so based on the okay any kwana mbese mo fa so ye no e de na mu jama ni ye na supporters obi e Canadian sa anyama na mo ntimi a cheche mo anchire wo
enye na make so
tese de ma ye wi
na support ye dey support ko support bebe
o kwa se de musi so power no so go fe players be future stars o maba
na me oni bisa mo me player ko ma team da
eni se me bisa wi
me obi pa de bisa me di football chi o ma one player say division 1 or division 2 me di player ko se mo to me nya bi da
4 players na enra zito piki wo mo na ba ko visit guys future stars
ewe enya no kure zito on piki player be future stars player be take it for me obi am say my future stars ejuma am she kura on my way me go to Ghana me tell my friend say I invited the players before for a match na ebon invitation you know so that's fine
me kwa de no de ahame de wo kan wa cheche mu kama ba bi ahame ne say
em future star player
any future stars kwa me nim say what
you coach our future stars buy
no me nim say what me and at a point here it em supporters kakra ye no mu din komo no mo kire o madwene wo edwumadi aye di
no
sorry supporters kakra omo chi omo adwene omo dwan ni adwumadi aye di omo mbefro ne sa nyoma no it looks like omo feel say na ba bia kotoko adrei ebi ekoba Africa na ye ni abresa Africa na bese ekoya ade afedi ade na de na mu yi na lawyer mantimi ama bontia be cheche we mu nyina akere omo
na say we invite players ya ebi ya open 1-2 player pe bi they make out special talent bi ebe pie mana me boa edi yes ho say uko ye bibi na okofa players be 7-6 abetum den ya obenya shining star bi o ana me boa that is the essence sabe be obi ni wa obi size here okoso players bi you play bi a do mo kokoma youth side agunu o they make out just go yen ntimi nko rounds tini ye info momra that was the idea so obenya 1 or 2 players be free mu maximum and no any bad idea because talents wo Ghana and what is wrong with over hunting for talent it will be any na no jama scout be say kofo ibra say yan so ehu bi they make out just say any be say 1 or 2 players here me so mo yo pa am exceptional yan yan give me no
Often say no the right way to search for players, search for talent.
For a traditional club, you can't traditional any of the woman, I'm vocal traditional. I'm say, I can you go in Nima. You give the community players the chance. I'm showcase some talent now. 1 or 2 business come local to come. Biana, your corner, baby, you can play outside.
Based on this, now you say players now more invite to more mobile, no. Ashanti region community-based players.
Because the community has under the community.
Na hefa.
Ghana ko to stand kingdom no estaniko Abidjan na and I want him.
The one you am to one free place.
All over the place. Baby your challenge will be here. The young top be full
loyalty community.
Community. Na get the community as stand the community na me refer to.
It be fi Cote d'Ivoire by. Kese omo boake come on.
Stand kingdom tire ko nyina.
It be fi boake by. And
that is not to say obi fi outside the bar. It just out of place. But generally, no, you're here for the community. I don't just open to me for a friend.
Okay. Well, another one. Signing some more players. I'm also
close that chapter. No
community.
And for me, so you better about. Some of the question the other bit. A bit yourself, you be near Baby Warranty. You better about. Signing some more players. I'm moto. All over the world, this is the common practice. It names a clubs and or more technical team one club need define a system or 2 players to suit system na club no I imagine so person mo bono
okay
and only the protocol practice a transfer window
now what was that system coach job
tell na me ba ho senti na why
ndu we coach job that coach
na wait na so why so coach ntimi so len take on one decision in the system bay
so she no buza
the rest of you
so buza me say
I don't mean to lawyer coach ntimi so len fa ne pengongo take decision na management yawe so no ko boss system and management yawe
coach there obi enim say at the end of the season or your assessment of the team no na wa hebe bia officers was strengthening ho na was strengthening ho and the coach no player be opportunity be a player we here in the team they say so far stand is high no look at the 5 players next time say almost relevant so many relevant and some what me aka say coach the way no e bia here na say here so far we stand 5 players and ameboa the any ko to team no na every 5 players no more positions near say omo bonus omo to me play be also be irrelevant that is it
suit into my plan when it comes to the technical area and how mobile team performing on the pitch.
Exactly. We have 5 brand here say Hubert Joe, the 20-year-old. You were going to say young ones now, almost amateur in the 2 years of we need some of them in the team. Maybe the coach as well as say, it be a players in ages, no. It was shooting. Say now all the player be back. Who consider the age now to be 1 or 2 years above blended with them. Mature guys maybe. Wouldn't mean find on Kwan maybe and mean for old players and Kwan, senior players and say age players and Kwan. Anything that it is how branch no abba. the lives of Francis Akwa, with him 24 years. You say it's okay. Na what the goalkeeper Aziz, the way you want to say
Adari,
and you call
Asari.
It's been a renewed contract based on the terms here. Get me a meet. Aziz will be any modern Obono League, you say, Obako Africa. We have such an experienced player to complement the efforts of Kamara. Tia the one sober. To me, so far, no some of the departments, no. But being here, be a coach, I feel.
Addition more signings, brother.
You say 1 or 2 players will become
1 or 2.
Yes.
Let's say more 2.
Oh, Casa.
How many players are targeted some person this season? Number.
Yembese will go beyond 28 in all. In all.
28.
Yembese will go beyond 28.
It's Yamfa 5 nobody can ban. Before 5 never no. Muye omo mukoye, mujo mukoye omo mukoye. Omo contract ewu. Omo contract ewu. Memfa 5 no count this year. Aka play say.
Also before season when Naka plays 24.
24.
Na yeah Casa na and because the players this say Sudan for no call you know. My in bathroom and I will injury players. I almost you know quote him long term a year just we won't be any. It you know 5 gonna cover 19. Indeed, with the arrival of these players, no, the fans say Kobe
5 and Asaba. There's a 24. 24. That means I can 4.
Maximum not 28. They say you bet my free 4 players bet my a complete listen. But I think I say you do 28. I see you will not go beyond that. The bet might be below 28, but will not go beyond 28. Totally.
Back to my question, Ibim, say, lawyer. Coach, can you see to net next season?
So, we're going to go this year.
No, sir, Mekaya, Bafo Kamea.
It goes beyond.
Set the contract, mobile, also a technical director.
Yes, and then
it's got to work on next season with the technical director. Still,
the mandate as technical director. Anytime we are any substantive coach, indeed, he's acting.
He's acting
as a head coach.
It will require Obesa acting head coach next season.
Minister,
Mobile confirm no.
It's either we confirm him or somebody comes in.
Which are dangerous?
Dangerous,
okay, man, confirm no new coach aba.
No, sir, financial technical director. So it will be the dangerous in it.
And then maybe besides see any say.
Yeah, I'm dangerous.
Then maybe besides see any say. As technical director, okay. System be na kotokodi ato wo modi to home players.
Players.
Yeah.
The system is say. Department be able to be strength.
And on the system no.
When the coach the time comes to coach in Kobon and on the system could be on the system.
Style of play.
Now the technical director only the coach for club only under technical answer only technical director and a no,
maybe it's a style of play. You told players to suit a certain style of play.
Player being who are only to do a certain style of play.
And you'll be
and you coach no bar. Always the case there. The opposite could do my own. It's not always the case that coach being a quarter players or pay.
And cast on 2 players or pay.
And the Oba not
but profile of players. Ebi akoto person mo possessive football. So akoto person possessive football. We have certain type of players as I know what me about abo no it won't mean so len kofa player bia amfa ne mechim whereby the end results are open so benya team able possessive football
team bia no on combine different styles of play team bia no we are almost possessive football so many possessive football no so element in game a part of it a complete game possessive any day obi team bia possessive football
any team bia
the end results they say
it be a defensive side.
Nina could be say open results. So whoever comes, you'll be expected to ensure the results. Whether you play possessive or defensively, you are supposed to get results. In Dubai, you are just possessive. Never go by a possessive. Any part of the game. Possessive. Possessive. Sasa bo possessive. Possessive you bo possessive kwa.
Oya sa wudugu.
Yes.
Okay. Yantoaso.
Yeah.
Meaning say Nancy what here about say management. Ohene bosume so a ska no otua players ka otwa bia ka team no ho ka obo as you go akra be 3 years ni omuntua he so da bia na mobo mo ho da wuro amafo say as management so moa nse bosume play mo part at least sponsorship kakaka ebitimi aboa de ohene so ye no na se kwali madonna ba ha be kan ni so tia wa woni ali
ni so mi na no kai e very serious you only say the management e bon humodi club no e tum for dia at any time be on kire direction team be ko any decision be na u take on commitment take this obo na man here but I can tell you say ya boy humodi sponsorship 1 2 3 be and I'm casual in the next 1 or 2 weeks in
ba so
it me announce.
Okay. Today when we say be na watch me no.
So maximum.
Okay.
But I do signing. You say we are set. And you know, you put on what they say. The be ya when be jab to me no. You say ba you be on the bar. What do people here? You know, and when o na dey. O futu bi adu o ko jifri no.
The decision be just a mo jifri no.
You be a major decisions you consult.
We are satisfied so far with preparation maybe am here do towards next season.
The preparation be ultimately but we are on the right track. Season goes to but my we are on the right track so far no.
So team ne plan towards the season to say she said to say
oh last season we am say your investment here you know mo am can player recruitment come na ye say league me be fan na for Africa make impact events is here na edo so ne bi mo hye e di wo kra by supporter tragically ni na amu yabam class of ho e di ayi akoko nya 3 points ni na so no ya gbe ho no mase mo di adanse say e do be gonna say think e change your technical direction ni be bibiri ni sisi here next season league ni ebeji won na e di to kwa mu no e be din say club beat me twa first the bia me can say the supporters no e bind their numbers here
on say those can league ni ebeje
yes
e bi ni coach di ya na me bisa we say zito na be adwuma na mun confirm no so na be adwuma na coach fufo na be ba na ya master team mo prepare team no ma coach fufo aba
na coach no has he complained
they say we dey nyaze coach be complain
so technical director na adwuma bi ni say ye dey am no contact mo ni say e bia no substantive coach man no ono osade kan was head coach acting and no no way nti na djuma bi hoye ti bibia zi
so yemfa de wo kan da be na substantive coach baba
ne bia man say onto so are e zi mo
ti sa na be ko no
se bibia e bi ma ya
sa na be ye
o execute the mandate
sa na be ye
na me bo na djuma wo so hoye bi no hoye no
ofu say you right
na MC e nyina MC na e di wo ayo
elo ya dey asem na kan se mo ya MC nti se tenka director so ya action na so so dey
e di keke ni bi enji eduma na no to where eduma no
no is serious
what makes it serious
because we should have a substantive coach as at this stage
you never dey serious
say you coach it way lawyer as a acting coach time be a coach for betin aba money opportunity season yabo last season we ko new season and your right time say mbe fam ko save kotoko you coach ni I no prepare e the rest season
say coach no e deliver na if you say e so ye ni a eye contractual issues kakra bi na e be sesa ni market in the in the next few days no what do you think
in the next few days
yes
mo be ni mu coach
what do you think So on that was say obi na ebe na eduma yin na ebe.
Okay. You have more season and more plans after President Cup.
I would say apart from 2017 or 18 akotoko e do group stage of Africa no. Ya na nsheda enkoyi na say. Enti ye butai ne say the next Confederation Cup I ever no. As in making a huge impact. But the first step, they say, you be clear, you qualify to the next stage. From the first stage, you never next stage. So we take it stage after stage. Now, you the corner, but I can tell you, sir, the plans they say go far in this year's Confederation Cup. And until I'm a year 20 team no. Ebi obi can say, oh, every year I'm players, every year and yet you no. Sometimes your management ever getting wrong in terms of players and but no go what do you mean move maybe say oh I would be who player and this will be the one and you must say there so be that to know who's the player we bet my boa na obana amwa e be events and you be na anko sa so we are looking forward to say with the signings here you know any players you want we make up a very strong team yet you are competing in Africa target there you taking step by step. Say the first I say first round akotokota free mono. Yes I clear answer. Na you move on yako.
Kame jama ba for no bedne Zakito Mobusa bako. Justice Blay.
O kotoko player.
O da se kotoko player.
Oh yes.
Ba se atese mo friend na mo pese mo terminate the contract. Amoya se mo terminate no. Ese the whole contract in the ATN say mo terminate dia na se the contract no. Say man so say yes na ko mo ke kaska ni na abuma na mo tua 70%. So no blame so ye na anyu so person terminating the contract on so ke ka de aka no 70% no tua. E be say no na ai problem.
Play we ko player. Celebration is a per se in intermediate a. Then the both parties tias here. E be jana kwa na efe. But you know
ba mo nam kwa so pese mo no obi afa na baby
eno dey say ada say player na dey beba and taking get in be recommend no inyamai
technical team recommend here
inyamai no oda say kodo player
nti asat ye te he at no point ena kotoko management e share Justice Blay say ye pese ye no e papem
there be bibia sama me so
bibia sama
we kodo player
players are more person mo do mo kwan Justice Blay nka ho
there be bibia sama na bibia sama nka e Elizabeth zengo beka ho
so yere
Elizabeth montino
so ma mo no mo share say ente ase ya ban so bi o contract na kotoko person o terminating the contract this a kotoko ni player ente ase ye adwuma
enti bibia nsi ye nti amse bibia nsi ye bibia sama
enti mo share ba ente ase na nya adwuma
ye nsi ai we kotoko player zia mo no kazai players ya technical team e can say you know mo papa mo you know papa mo no obi a o ma ibi just one kan if at any point e ko ba say technical team say abrantie we mi dinu mo nyadwuma ni etu ho na mo for now na mo nto bi asa mai
tie no ba training
de mo titi training na aye e chiri nsem ene
ko bi anim
me no ko say me nim the SU training is supposed to be there wa ma bi na bibi fufuro na wo say no if I was a player be an fan and I would to
Friday no buy
Friday senior team no and then almost started training properly
so okay correct
exercise
oh question be about your lawyer
Kamara me say so do krande nanka it's no do kruma no do anything
okay person very reactive to this
na kamane
if you come me if you na source no kwanya papa
oh enye source un say is going around in tina
is it
say yeah
and kamane no o de kan
o say Mohamed Kamara has issues with Kotoko as the player seeks a contract extension and salary increase to 5,000 per month or considers leaving for Tanzania offer. Kotoko is yet to accept the 5,000
per month 5,000
5,000 per month as salary
dollars na no contract
the player has not return from holidays.
Any issue be a means okay my table so
Tiba o chande no kuruma.
Sure. Any issue
because all we're supposed to report today.
Any issue be a
well, lawyer, 1 year, issue of intimate men say were picking injury. I don't know if you can help us. And then secondly, pre-season South Africa trip, no arrangement, timelines, not to say, because I think that most of the fans will be interested in.
Intimate situation is being assessed by the technical, the medical team. I'm going to find out the train and South African president there. And I was here echo for the lunch. And me and the mama will do. Until expect to say 7 November. It's on the 24th. Yeah. So far, no, a contingent of 45. No more approval. Yeah,
45.
You bet my account here.
Okay.
You be account here 45.
Okay. What's the 24th number go?
Yeah, the match on the 24th.
Anyway, the man is assistant coach.
Coach wants a member. Says it to let
team never quite pre-season.
But for so we see at the battle lawyer. South Africa now more corner. And she said, "Ben, I'm going to Kaiser Chiefs for you."
I'm going to invite you. So they will bear the cost involved in BBR.
Tiavan said, "When you need Scabia, the actual Yamakoto was invitation saying Namonye."
It's a cup. What does it? There's a cup. And the two teams are a part of preparation in the Cup of Africa. Now, as I renew a long standing relationship.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But was after what
now? Will be a bar.
Enti what's it omune fam wo kadi mako
bibia
the period number be wo
for
the period number be South Africa ni na say mo bo match ni wi aden kotoko bebe se kotoko betina ho mo a
se kotoko betina free time no mo man no dia ye no ye hwe say enima ekekasi animu a bia na I stand here still no to train more but you know the once see but for the match in the period no there is South Africa
to move South Africa for the match for how long if say for the match
I think it's about 5 days or so have to double check.
There's extension in the Bekotoka.
So no na invite say that's it that you obey now person travel for pre-match pre-season idea then you be pay quite fast we come
you can't from discussing it just
Scabiano so
this Scabiano so
o mo na find hockey nyina say yemra mabo cap that so
ba mama mu Scabia say mo bai the say the meeting the madam be as kasi
the business Scabiano me that so
it is a place look at dia ma just kotoko pe business
No, I think that they had to do with the pre-season and team and also Tinedu. As a young so on to a praka crana, Nesu mean tamba training. Billy Tinedu maintain number training. So I don't know whether mean tie injury, whether Tinedu injury, because officially I got confirm announcements being by. A lot of it.
I'm more injuries. Filano, they are under the attention of the medical team. Play, I don't know how to find out. But if I should take his Amadia, I'll find out.
I'm starting in on my.
I'm starting your mother.
And name of not senior team started.
I only should be out this year.
Missy Bibi will be one thing. For now, Bibi am I. BBSZ.
I am now sorry, say, Justice Blaine Kotoko. Is it a copy player status committee?
They say a bit not to play for Fubia and you at any given time, you distribute my back. The party only says fan with my take action. But for now, because it will be a sense.
Okay.
But
Komigakito. Bema na me announce line. So the questions ni be lawyer when you know.
Na just me and kind of deal. Say over there.
Lawyer Samuduku.
As me and kind of deal.
What the baby say 0322494401 0322494771. We waiting for na also abem. Zak me tell.
Oh, you got to play. It's a question person to us. Now, how do you expect to say? If you say me, I become a month.
For example, blame. It's a public knowledge. So you call them at the security image. It's a public knowledge. Nobody to money. It's a contact relation.
lawyer si bibi asa nkoso o lawyer ka wa mebusa lawyer wanka
se bibi asa mai
o se bibi asa mai that means nkoso
so ka public knowledge public governing it's a property issue na moka
da go da me fa ifo na kaka so ya me fa collect na kaka bi odi me bi aka se final do asma to aso hello Samen na yine film enyo no. Hello?
Yes, Raga, good evening.
Evening.
Bacho Gambo ni.
Gambo tentem.
Yo, Raga, we de kaka America na say the communication director that now can na yeti. Ya dey na smart e wo kotoko. But up to now, yeti America sa na say kotoko company for no. Abia kotoko peje bia no. Na nsemo ti na ebu kotoko tim na mat. Ejidia no mbe ye ame o kotoko supporters ya ya kuma that team so no. Akwanda na mata peje for no. Abojo anata jo aba.
Okay, Gambo ya das ye to aso. Odi ma bia kasa finado asma to aso. Hello? Hello? Tame, onye we de nko be fufuro. Hello? Evening. Okay, lawyer wa obeya no lawyer o se kotoko foreign place mato ma na monto mo lawyer wa ha obeya no e de amaye. Okay. Yento aso hello. 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 Oh. Okay. Say your time no and they said your course this year no. Like a question will be but and foreign players some cry. Also no primary issue Baba Sports Stadium. The readiness for Africa. Ombe. Two share supporters in the African first game Baba.
Says Omaya.
Baba Baba.
So business
some will to play.
You know me na Kabumoya here Momoya. I buy some.
Okay. Ntimbo first game Baba.
Sana yepeno.
Tell you the that's one you show.
Say bibia ho kan no ye careful say abana this ka be release kam ye dey. Ye pem je bit may bia say ban be mai.
Nti abana enye sika fa anye dey na ze muni ayi bia na ze mko nkan.
Ko to be ni face kan ko ye odaroma. Sabai abai dia.
Mo plan bi se be shi abai.
Ye sheshe mo dada.
Mo sheshe dada.
Don't need cause den.
Oh okay. Ati. Lawyer, wiki ya maisi ya sesha kwa ni yemwe na yedi nkomo bebre. Lawyer Safudu ko communication director de makumasi asante kotoko ha ena yedi dwumadi ni esiza go say
wakola ajimai
UK
ora say happy birthday to Gladys ya Asamoah
o
Canada and Gladys ya Asamoah o Canada birthday nti wakola ajimai
all right yedi mu sia nyame ya dum ochina yebese hia efi no 9 kopim say no sia bebo Oyerepa 100.7 live on TV Oyerepa TV na yede highway sports abram news at 6 and eba krobia na na de hwan ni magofa news